Dreamcat English Learning.
In this video, you will learn new words by talking about different traditions, and at the same time you will practice listening and speaking in English while getting to know different cultures. In Morocco, before a wedding, we have a beautiful ceremony called Henna Night. This is a special night for the bride. We invite family and friends to the bride's house, and everyone wears traditional clothes. The bride's hands and feet are painted with henna. Henna is a brown paste that makes beautiful patterns on the skin. It's not only pretty, but we believe it brings good luck and protects the bride from evil spirits. There is a lot of singing, dancing, and food at the celebration. Henna Night is like a last big party for the bride before she gets married. It's a fun and happy tradition.
In Mexico, Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a very special tradition. We celebrate it on November 1st and 2nd. It's a time to remember our family members who have passed away. We believe their spirits come back to visit us during these days. In our homes, we build altars called ofrendas. We put photos of our loved ones on the altars, along with candles, flowers, and their favorite foods. We also leave bread called pan de muerto, which means bread of the dead. Many people go to the cemetery to clean and decorate the graves of their loved ones. It's not a sad holiday. It's a celebration of life and memory.
In Greece, Easter is the most important religious holiday for us. We have many old traditions for Easter. One of the special things we do is dye eggs red. The red eggs represent the blood of Christ. On Easter Saturday, we go to church at night and we bring candles with us. At midnight, the priest lights the first candle, and then we all light our candles from his. We take the flame home and try to keep it burning. On Easter Sunday, we crack the red eggs together and say, Christos anesti, which means Christ is risen. We also have a big family meal with roasted lamb, salads, and special Easter bread. It's a time for joy and being together with family. In the Maasai culture, we have a unique dance called the dumu, or the jumping dance. This dance is performed by young men during a special ceremony when they become warriors. The men stand in a circle and take turns jumping as high as they can. The higher they jump, the better. The other men sing and clap to encourage the jumper. This dance shows strength and energy, which are important qualities for a warrior. Maasai people are known for wearing red robes called shukas and beautiful bead necklaces and bracelets. Cattle are very important in our culture, and we believe that jumping high shows we are strong enough to protect them. Maslenitsa is a fun and old Russian tradition to say goodbye to winter and welcome spring. It lasts for a week, and during this time, we eat pancakes, or blini. The pancakes are round, like the sun, and they help us feel warmer after the cold winter. We eat the pancakes with many different things, like honey, jam, or caviar. During Maslenitsa, there are also fun outdoor activities like sledding, building snow forts, and having snowball fights. At the end of the week, we burn a big straw doll to say goodbye to winter. It's a very happy celebration, and we look forward to warmer weather.
In Sweden, Midsummer is a very important holiday. We celebrate it in June on the longest day of the year. In Sweden, it stays light almost all night during midsummer. We go outside and dance around a big maypole, which is a tall pole decorated with flowers and leaves. It's very beautiful. We also make flower crowns and wear them on our heads. Midsummer is a time to enjoy nature. So we eat our meals outside if the weather is nice. We eat traditional food like pickled herring, boiled potatoes, and fresh strawberries. It's a time to relax, be with family and friends, and enjoy the summer weather. In my Maori culture, the haka is a very powerful and important dance. It's usually performed before big events like a rugby game or a wedding. The haka shows our strength, unity, and pride. When we do the haka, we make big movements with our arms and legs, and we stomp our feet hard. We also make strong facial expressions like opening our eyes wide and sticking out our tongues. This is to scare our enemies. The words of the haka tell a story, and the dance is a way to honor our ancestors. It is a very special part of Maori culture, and it's exciting to watch or take part in. In Japan, New Year's is a very special time. On New Year's Eve, we visit temples and shrines to pray for good luck. At midnight, the temples ring a big bell 108 times. Each ring represents a bad thing, like anger or jealousy, and helps us get rid of them. On New Year's Day, we wear beautiful clothes like kimono and go to the shrine to pray for a good year. We also eat special foods called oshirayuri, which are packed in beautiful boxes. Each type of food has a meaning, like long life or good health. New Year is a time to be with family and start fresh with hope for the coming year.
Holi is one of the most fun festivals in India. It's called the Festival of Colors because we throw colored powder at each other. Holi celebrates the arrival of spring and the victory of good over evil. It starts the night before with a big bonfire. The fire represents the burning of bad things from the past year. The next day, people go outside and throw bright colors everywhere. We get covered in red, blue, green, and yellow powder. People laugh, dance, and sing. Holi is also a time when everyone forgets their differences. It doesn't matter who you are, everyone joins in the fun. It's a day of happiness and joy. In China, the Spring Festival is the most important holiday for us. We call it Chinese New Year, and it lasts for 15 days. Before the new year begins, we clean our homes because we believe it removes bad luck. We hang red paper decorations on doors and windows because red is a lucky color. One fun tradition is giving red envelopes with money inside to children. The money is supposed to bring them luck and good fortune. We also have big family dinners, with lots of delicious food like dumplings and fish. On New Year's Eve, we stay up late and watch fireworks, which are supposed to scare away evil spirits. It's a happy time for family to be together and wish for a good year ahead.
Important and difficult words.
Tradition. A custom or belief that people follow for a long time. Example, in my family, we have a tradition of eating dinner together every Sunday. Celebrate. To do something special for an important event or occasion. Example, we celebrate my birthday with a big party every year. Fortune. Luck, especially good luck. Example, the red envelope is believed to bring fortune to children during Chinese New Year. Ceremony. A formal event, often with special traditions or activities. Example, the wedding ceremony started with music and the couple walking down the aisle. Symbolize. To represent something else or have a special meaning. Example, the red egg symbolizes the blood of Christ in Greek Easter. Ancestor. A family member who lived long ago, like a great-grandparent. Example, the Haka dance connects us to our ancestors and their strength. Victory. Winning or success over something. Example, Holi celebrates the victory of good over evil. Spirit. The part of a person that is not physical, often thought of as their soul. Example, during Day of the Dead, we believe the spirits of our loved ones visit us. Protect. To keep someone or something safe from harm. Example, the henna on the bride's hands is believed to protect her from evil spirits. Equal. Having the same rights or importance as someone else. Example, during Holi, everyone is equal, no matter who they are. Impress. To make someone feel admiration or respect. Example, the Maasai men tried to jump high to impress their community during the Aduma dance. Traditional. Something that is done in the same way for a long time, passed down from generation to generation. Example, eating blini during Maslenitsa is a traditional Russian custom. Reflect. To think carefully about something. Example, New Year is a time to reflect on the past and think about the future. Unity. Being joined together or in agreement. Example, the Haka dance shows unity and strength among the Maori people. Feast. A large, special meal often eaten during celebrations. Example, we have a feast with roasted lamb during Greek Easter. Arrival. The time when something comes or happens. Example, Holi marks the arrival of spring, when the weather gets warmer. Bonfire. A large outdoor fire, often for celebration. Example, we light a bonfire during Holi to burn away bad things from the past year. Altar. a special table where people place important or holy objects, often for religious purposes. Example, we build an altar in our home during Day of the Dead to remember our family members. Equal. When everyone has the same status or opportunities. Example, during Holi, everyone is equal, no matter how rich or poor they are.
Differences and similarities between traditions. 1. Type of celebrations. Religious celebrations versus seasonal celebrations. Greece, Easter, and Mexico, Day of the Dead, focus on religious traditions, honoring religious beliefs and loved ones. Sweden, Midsummer, and India, Holi, are more about seasonal changes, celebrating the arrival of summer or spring. Weddings and life events. Morocco, Henna Night in Kenya, Maasai warrior ceremonies, focus on life events like weddings and becoming an adult with special ceremonies for these transitions. 2. Symbolism and purpose. Luck and protection. In China, Spring Festival. Traditions like red decorations and red envelopes are meant to bring good fortune and wealth for the new year. In Morocco, Henna Night. The henna designs are not just decorative but also believed to bring luck and protect the bride from evil spirits. Remembering the dead versus celebrating life. In Mexico, Day of the Dead, the focus is on remembering and honoring the dead while maintaining a joyful atmosphere. India, Holi, is about celebrating life, joy, and the arrival of spring, with everyone playing with colors and enjoying the season. 3. Food and rituals. Special foods. Russia, Maslenitsa, celebrates with blini, pancakes, symbolizing the sun, while Japan, New Year, has special foods like oshirayari, with each food having a symbolic meaning, long life and health. Greece, Easter, has a family feast including lamb, while Sweden, Midsummer, features foods like pickled herring and fresh strawberries. Use of fire. India, Holi, uses a bonfire to symbolize the burning away of bad things from the past year, while Russia, Maslenitsa, burns a straw doll to say goodbye to winter. 4. Dance and performance. Warrior ceremonies versus joyful dances. Kenya, Maasai jumping dance, is a warrior tradition that shows strength and power, while New Zealand, Maori Haka, is a war dance used to show unity and pride, often before a battle or competition. In contrast, India, Holi, and Sweden Midsummer focus on joyful dancing, celebrating with music and laughter. 5. Connection to nature. Seasons and nature. Sweden, Midsummer, and Russia, Maslenitsa, are connected to seasonal changes, marking the arrival of summer and spring. These festivals are closely tied to nature and are celebrated outdoors. Ancestor worship and spirits. Mexico, Day of the Dead, and Japan, New Year, have a connection to spirits and ancestors. In Mexico, people believe the spirits of their loved ones come back to visit, while in Japan, people reflect on the past year and pray for future luck. 6. Attire and decorations. Color and clothing. India, Holi, celebrates with colorful powders, while China, Spring Festival, uses red as a symbol of luck. Kenya, Maasai culture, is known for its bright red robes and beautiful beadwork, while Japan, New Year, features traditional clothing like kimono. Decorations. Morocco, Henna Night, is centered around decorating the bride with intricate henna patterns. In Mexico, Day of the Dead decorates altars with flowers, candles, and photos. Summary of differences. The purpose of celebrations varies. Some focus on religious beliefs, others on seasonal changes, weddings, or life events. The symbols and traditions reflect different beliefs, like protecting against evil, bringing good luck, or honoring the dead. Food and dances are central to many cultures, but the types of foods and the dances have different meanings, from warrior traditions to joyful expressions. Connection to nature is strong in some cultures, while others focus on the spiritual world and ancestors.
Important and difficult words.
Symbolism. Definition: the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. Example: the symbolism of the red envelopes during Chinese New Year is to bring good fortune and luck. Ritual. A set of actions that are performed in a specific way, often for religious or cultural reasons. Example: lighting a bonfire during Holi is a ritual that symbolizes burning away the past. Warrior. A person skilled in combat or fighting, often from a traditional or historical background. Example: the Maasai jumping dance shows the strength and energy of the young warriors. Attire. Clothing, especially special or traditional clothing. Example: people in Japan wear traditional attire, like kimonos, during New Year celebrations. Reflect. To think deeply or carefully about something. Example: New Year is a time to reflect on the past and make plans for the future. Transition. The process of changing from one state or condition to another. Example: the Maasai jumping dance is part of the transition from boyhood to becoming a warrior. Honor. To show respect or admiration for someone or something. Example: in Mexico, we honor our deceased loved ones by building altars for them on Day of the Dead.
Thank you for being with us in this video. Remember that with continuous practice, you will reach the desired level. Learn other words and terms by watching our other videos, and please support us by subscribing, liking, introducing to your friends.